What's up, guys? Sorry I'm like one day late on a video. I think I was doing something with my family. So, yeah, I just want to apologize for that. But today I'm going to be doing a story time on the time I got bus suspended. So, yeah. I told this story on one of my old channels, but then I was like, you know what, this story is really good. I might as well just re-upload it on this channel. So yeah. So let's get right into it. So it all happened when I first got on the bus, like my first year on the bus. Now at the beginning, I was like really, really nice to the bus driver and everything. But the kids in like the back of the bus, they were just like really, really, how should I put this, disrespectful to the bus driver. And so were other people on the bus. So eventually, you kind of, when you're around them all the time, you kind of start to like, they start to have like an influence on you. So like, in the middle of the year, I was being disrespectful to the bus driver. And at the first year, she yelled a little bit. But she didn't really like care too much about it. Now she was annoyed, but I guess she really just didn't like the job, so she didn't really care. She would scream back sometimes, so yeah. Looking back at this, I kind of just feel bad that I did that because there really wasn't a reason why. But yeah. So once that year's passed, I'm kind of speeding it up because nothing really happened on that year. On the second year, when we're back at school, I'm riding the bus and I'm being bad and everything, and so is one of my friends. So the bus driver tells us to go up to the front seats. So we did, and she said, "Okay, guys, you're gonna sit here for the rest of the what is it called? For the rest of the week or whatever." So on like the third day, I don't know why I felt this would be like a good idea, but I just decided, you know what, screw this, I'm going back in my old spot. So I told my friend, while the bus is moving and the bus driver is focused on the room, let's run down the aisle and just go back into our old spot. And I left out a part. There was other people in our old spot because obviously since we had to switch spots up front with them. So yeah, I told them that let's just go back into the back row once the bus is moving. And that's exactly what we did. So the bus is moving for maybe like 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, let's go. So I'm just like crouching while running to the back row. And I tell my friend, let's give him the name like Jackson or something. I tell him to run back too. And he does the same thing. And then we have people like looking at us and literally just snitching on us. So the bus driver eventually finds out what's happening, and she's like, "Hey, you two, come up here." And she calls my name to tell me what happened. And she's practically yelling at me. So I was like, okay, no, I'm not dealing with this. So I was like, you know what? I really don't care. Get my parents. I really don't care. And then I flat out called her a name. So, yeah. She was like, "Excuse me, what did you just call me?" And I'm not gonna say what I called her because I'm trying to keep this kid friendly. But she was like, I'm getting the principal, I'm getting all of them. And keep in mind, I knew she was just kind of bluffing, but if she wasn't, she actually did send an email to the principal, but the principal literally never got it because apparently she gets a lot of emails, so she's not really too worried about the bus driver. So each day that I would walk on the bus driver's like, "Oh, did she get the email yet? Like, did you get in trouble?" And I'm like, "No, not yet." And I'm just over here laughing. And this one day, now I don't know why I decided to jump in, but my friend called this other guy, let's give him the name like Tyrone or something. Well, he called him gay because Tyrone was dancing in the aisle. So Tyrone goes up to my friend Jackson and starts like punching him and stuff. Like, but they're like joking. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll just jump in for like the fun of it, whatever. So we're all just like, it's hard to explain, but we're like play fighting, if that makes any sense. It sounds so weird, but we're play fighting. So the bus driver looks behind and she's like, "Hey, stop it." And we keep on going. And the bus driver calls me back up because we got into our regular spot. I forgot to tell you guys, but we got to the back again. So once we're all leaving the bus, I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. Once we're all leaving the bus, she says to me, "I'm going to report this to the office and you're more than likely going to get bus suspended." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, whatever." Next day, I'm doing science, I think it was. This was last year, so not too long ago. But I'm doing science, I think, and I get called to the office. So I was like, "Oh, crap, I already know what this is about." And Jackson and Tyrone, they're already at the office. So I'm like, "Oh, God." And Tyrone's in my class, so yeah, I saw him walk out too. But I didn't know that I was going to be next. So we're all just sitting there just cringing. And the principal tells us that we're bus suspended and that we can ride the bus for this last day and then we have to go. So I'm like, "All right." And I'm just trying to reason with her like, "All right, okay." And the thing is, this is right when the summer's about to start. So that means I'm going to be grounded for a whole week once the summer starts, which kind of sucks. So we ride the bus for the last day. And once I get into the house, I tell my mom, "Oh, I got bus suspended." And I called her on the phone since she was working. And she was like, "Okay, I'll deal with this once I get in the house." And she tells me that I'm grounded for a week. So, yeah, I'm just gonna end this here now because this story is getting pretty long. It's at almost 9 minutes. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Moral of the story is, I guess, don't get bus suspended. And if you do, don't get bus suspended for a stupid reason. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. My name's Flashbang. Peace.